You're watching Explore Tulsa.
I ended up missing out on some things that my peers were doing, some of my friends. So, they'd call me, "Hey, we're going out tonight. It's Friday night. What are you doing?" I was like, "Well, I'm gonna go to sleep. I got a tournament next week. I need to go practice tomorrow." So it was a 24/7 ordeal. I always liked sports, and my parents encouraged me to go out and play all the sports I could. I really loved playing football, basketball, baseball. So when I was 15, I quit playing baseball at that time and specifically focused on golf. I saw some success playing on the junior high golf team, and it kind of fired me up and made me a little more competitive, and began to travel around the region to play tournaments. And I saw that it was something I was pretty good at, and I continued playing through high school and had success. Ended up being the 6A state champion individually in 2008. And so I got recruited by quite a few colleges, ended up choosing to go to Tulsa University, where I could get a good education and be able to compete at a national level. And I ended up playing the qualifying school for the Canadian tour, and went out and drove my car, traveling, playing around Canada for a summer, which felt like a long time, and had some great experiences along the way. I got to go all the way from the West Coast and Victoria and Vancouver, all the way to the East Coast to Nova Scotia, and play some pretty incredible courses. The people up there are so great too. Even in the smaller cities, they had such great support for the tournaments and the players. It's a golfing country, it's a sporting country up there. Enjoyed my time, and then I played the PGA Tour Latin America for the past 3 seasons, so I speak Spanish pretty well. And it didn't come easy to me, but I ended up learning, and really enjoyed my time. Going down to Guatemala was one of my favorite spots. We would play in Antigua. The course was actually on a volcano, so it was a neat place there, and the city was an old colonial town and had all sorts of cool culture. So I think it comes down to a mental mindset and a drive from within that's gonna get yourself to go out and to practice on your own. Because you have coaches, and they can instruct you, but they're not going to put in those hours on the range for you. You would have to go out and have the initiative and then the competitive drive once you're in those situations. I think golf is a self-motivating sport, and most things in the business world require the same motivation. So yeah, I still play once or twice a week, and joined out at Meadowbrook Country Club, where I feel at home. But I went and I searched for a job. I studied finance in college and could always see myself working with people on their finances, and I found a great opportunity and partner with Northwestern Mutual. So now I'm working as a financial planner, work with individuals and companies, business owners, to help strengthen their financial futures. It's funny how most people are more willing to meet me on the golf course than in the office. It's pretty interesting there, but yeah, that's a good place where we got our guard down, we're having a good time. Might mention some business, but usually I'm more focused on my game at that point. So it's a relief for me now, not having to worry about preparing and playing tournaments. So it's more of a fun thing I can do to get away and still have some competitive sports in my life. So I'm planning to play the US Open qualifier this coming May, and then possibly something else looking forward. And I don't see too many tournaments on the horizon for me, but it's always an opportunity.